So, hi everyone, you are watching my YouTube channel, The Passion of Learning English. In this video, I am going to introduce about the tense, and you are going to learn the tense very deeply and its future. So now let's see what is the tense. First, we will try to understand the definition. If I ask what is the tense, so the tense meaning, the form of verb that shows that something happens in the present, past and future. It's called tense. It means we do any work in the present, in the past, in the future. So that is called tense. If we talk about how many types of the tense, so the tense, it has been mainly divided into three parts. It has three parts. First, present tense, second, past tense, and third, future tense. So we are going to learn about its identity, its structures, and its definition, and also with some examples. Let's see. So today I am going to teach you the first part of the present tense, that is the present indefinites. So before you learn, you should know what is the identity of the present indefinite tense, what is the structure of the present indefinite tense, and before knowing the identity or structure of any sentences, it is impossible to make. So whenever you are going to translate any kinds of the sentences, so you need to know the structure, because without structure you cannot make a correct sentence. So now let's know what is the present indefinite tense. The present indefinite tense, that means its identity, when in the last of the verb ta hu, ti hu, te hai, ta hai, ti hai, these words are coming in the last, so that is called present indefinite tense. Now we need to know what is the rule. The rule is here for making the present indefinite tense, that is the subject, verb first form, object and SES. So you will be little bit confused why S and ES is coming. So we use S or ES when subject is he, she, it has been given. When our subject is he, she, it, so we use S or ES with main verb. ES is used with vowels. There are 5 vowels: A, I, O, U. Like I would like to tell you vowels. With vowels we use ES. If A, I, E, O and U. These 5 words have been given in the last of the verb, so we use ES. And with other, that is consonant, those words which comes in the form of the consonant, so we use S. Now let's translate some sentences. So first sentence is here, मैं दिल्ली में रहता हूँ. So you have to find out what is the subject. मैं means I. Verb, what is the verb? And you have to be very careful. You have to take the verbs first form. There are 5 forms of the verbs, and generally we use 3 forms of the verb. But here we are going to use verb first form. So first form, रहना. रहना means live, and live, it is the first form. I live and in Delhi, दिल्ली में, in Delhi. Now, so this sentence is complete. मैं दिल्ली में रहता हूँ. I live in Delhi. Now let's see second sentence. The second sentence is here. आप खाना बनाते हैं. So you know this is the identity. बनाते हैं and आप बनाते हैं. So here subject is doing any work of cooking. So first you have to take the subject. Subject is here. You. Banana. Make. Object is the food. You make the food. Also you can write in the sense of banana, cook word, because cook and make both are used for making. So you make the food. Now let's see the third sentence. The third sentence is here, वह एक कहानी लिखता है. So now you have to know what is your subject. Subject is here, वह is third person in a singular form. So So whenever our subject is he, she, it, so we use with verb as or es, with verb as or es. So subject is he, and what is our verb? Write, it. And you can see in the last of the verb, that is the write, e is coming. If e is coming, so they no need to use es, e double, means they no need to repeat e word double, because already e has been given. So only you will use s. He writes of a kahani, that is a story. So he writes a story. Now let's another sentence, that is हम पानी पीते हैं, हम पानी पीते हैं. So हम, this is our subject, we, पीते हैं, drink, it is the first form of the verb, we drink. And what means object, we drink the water. So this sentence is now complete, we drink the water. Okay, now let's see another sentence, that is Ram college जाता है. So this is our present definite tense. Already I have mentioned about that. When in the last of main verb, ता है, ती है, ते हैं, these words are coming with verb, so that is called present definite tense. And when your subject is he, she, it, any singular name, so you will use with main verb s or es, and you have to see what is your verb. In the last of the verb, s or es coming, means any vowels is coming, so you will use es. If any vowels is not coming, so you will use only s. So Ram is a singular name, and that is the subject. And after the subject we use verb is jana. With jana we will use es. Why es? Because last word is vowel, and vowel is o. So Ram goes, or where, that is college. Ram goes to college. Now this sentence is complete. Ram goes to college. Now let's see another sentence, that is वह आप पर चिल्लाती है, वह आप पर चिल्लाती है. So this is also your present definite tense, because you should know that whenever in the last of the sentence ता हूँ, ती हूँ, ते हूँ, these words are coming, so you can call it present definite tense. Now वह subject is she, when your subject is she, so with main verb you will use s or es. चिल्लाना, shout. And now in the last of this verb, t word is coming. T is not our vowel, that is our consonant. So with consonant only we use s. So she shouts आप पर, on you. So this is the introduction of the present definite tense with examples, with rules. I hope you have liked this video and you have understood the example which I have given to you. Let's see you in next video.